Welcome back to Forged of Blood, and I have actually leveled up our forces. I had to do quite a bit of looking around in our skills and stats and things like that, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of what I've done. So basically, I have improved our melee attackers' strength, mostly, and I have also improved the prince's, well, one of the prince's ranged abilities by increasing his dexterity. Now, there are multitudes of different statistics and skills to go through here. It's not just the standard attributes that you're going to be seeing. You're actually going to be seeing weapon abilities as well, and you can see that this guy is actually really good with great axes as well as short bows, and I've obviously given him short bow proficiency. He actually has a number of weapon points available in great axes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take him down the executioner route, and we're just going to apply his stats right there because he's actually using a great axe, as you can see right there. So if he has to, he can indeed switch over to the great axe and be relatively good at what he does. And this guy's using a longbow, so technically what we could do is we could press auto level on this, which I think would be pretty good. We could also focus on hitting multiple targets if we wanted to. So what should we do? Long range damage or multiple targets? Let's do long range damage, and then it auto levels, which is really, really cool in my opinion. I like the fact that there is an auto leveling system in place, because if you're not someone that is like really wanting to go deep into the stats and you know what you can potentially do with your characters and things like that, then you can just do what the game recommends and then just continue onward. And I think that's a really cool way to go about things. I like that a lot. So as you can see, we just auto leveled right there. Now, apart from these weapon abilities, they actually have general abilities as well. And you can see here that I've actually put this guy through deflection drills, which means that he gets additional fortitude while wearing a shield. And this guy has a couple of points left over, actually. So let's increase his dodge a little bit. And we got another shield here, so let's increase the shielding. And then we have reactive drills. So basically what I did was I put this guy through attack of opportunity drills, which basically means that if someone goes into his melee range, then people are going to get attacked, and I think if they leave his melee range, it's also going to do a similar thing. So there you go. There's a quick overview of the stats. There's a whole bunch more, obviously, to go through, but I thought that it would be a nice idea just to go through a little bit. So, according to Paldir's notes, the Athrisian Red Guardsmen managed to hide much of their treasury and weaponry in one of their hidden caches before the garrison fell to the rebellion's forces. Hidden away in the cache is an attuned Magorite, one they had hoped to keep out of rebel hands. With directions in the log, we may be able to recover the cache and the Magorite before rebel soldiers in the area find it. So let us head on to the nearby little area here. We've got you at last. Surrender now. The age of the Neshalan has ended. How many of you are there? We are endless. We are legion, and we will annihilate you. He doesn't really sound like he's very intimidating. I do believe he meant to inquire as to the numbers you have here. You what? Oh, maybe he does. I only counted 4. I'd say that's hardly fair. What say you, brother? Okay, so stop toying with them. Let's just get this over with. Altruism +1, or I was never terribly good in the arithmetics, but yes, I do believe this will not be a fair fight. Let's just get this over with. Let's go for some altruism. There we go. Alright, so we're actually going to go in to another fight. And this is, I'm not sure whether this is random or not, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing what goes on here. So let's have a look and see. Oh, whoa, they're actually relatively close by. This is interesting. Okay, I was not anticipating them being so close, but I'm pretty happy with this. I feel like my forces are pretty strong right now, so I shouldn't really have too many difficulties with dealing with them. And let me see if I can maybe... Am I out of range? Not entirely sure. Gonna... do they have range? I don't think they have any range, actually. So let's just move a little bit closer. Then maybe try and shoot one of them. 73%, 58. Yeah, that guy's gonna get it. Oh, nice damage. Nice damage, too. Very good. Okay, so, yeah. Well, we're just gonna continue onward. And unfortunately, this guy still does not have any skills to use in terms of magic just yet, but hopefully he will be able to get some a little bit later down the line. But it's okay because he's got attack of opportunity, so if someone does move into our melee range, then they're going to get a very nasty surprise and a very minor amount of damage from his dagger. Yes, probably something like that. Anyway, I think I'm actually going to go on the top here. Maybe we can get a little bit of a height advantage or something like that. I'm not entirely sure whether that is a thing. I think that probably is a thing, but not for a melee attacker, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Alright, so these guys are actually going to come over and they might do something with us right here. Or maybe not. I think they're actually... Whoa, they're giving me a really good opening right here. We can basically just walk up on them almost immediately, and then we can attack. Straight up. Look at that. Boom. Okay, a little bit of damage. I was actually hoping for a little bit more than that, but okay. I'm going to move back ever so slightly. And we're going to shoot... I guess I'll just take the 90%. Boom. Yes. There we go. So one also has been taken down. So now we outnumber them, which is obviously going to be very, very useful. And technically what we could do is we could actually change to our Great Axe right now. I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that, to be honest. No, you know what? I'm just going to keep him at range. And we'll just move this guy over here. Oh, we can actually attack from this distance? Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised. Oh, that's a miss. Okay. Yes, well, 53% chance. It's more than likely going to be a miss of some kind. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so let's move over here. Oh, yeah. Our aura did so much damage. So, yeah, it seems like this guy actually has an aura of some kind. As you can see right there down in the combat log, I was actually pointing to it in real life where you can't see me. So, anyway, Spirited Rebel Armsman receives aura effects from Prince Tavius, which is, in my opinion, amazing. So, there you go. Wow. He is really, really good. And well, let's actually... Yeah, look at that. We can actually do that to every single one of these units multiple times. Did you see that? That particular Great Axe wielder took damage multiple times from the same aura. That is actually kind of crazy. Wow. I like it. I like it. Okay, so let's just shoot this guy. 76% chance. Ooh, we're missing like no one's business. That is not particularly good. But we'll try it. That's a thrown attack. Okay, so that's a thrown attack from this guy. Okay, I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest, but he has low HP as far as I'm aware, so we're probably not going to want him to go into melee. But we are going to move into melee here. Look at that, another 100 damage from that aura. Now, obviously, they are going to get a chance to attack us back, which is not really going to do anything because we will then murder them in every way. There we go, 85% chance. That should hit. There we go. Nice. Okay, so there you go. We gained some weapon skill points. We gained some general skill points. We gained a whole bunch of different armor and weapons. Personally, I don't even know what to take. I'm pretty awful at this kind of thing, so maybe I should... You know what? Instead of a dagger, I don't really want to use a dagger, to be honest. Oh, it's a short-range weapon that can be dual-wielded. Maybe we should do that instead of having a shield. But I don't have another dagger for him to use. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Maybe we can give him heavy armor? Yes, he's wearing heavy armor now. Nice. Okay, so let's give them all heavy armor or something like that. That might... obviously make them a little bit less mobile, and it seems to make their accuracy less as well. Does that matter, though? I think it does, actually, quite a bit. Let's have a look at how much... Ah, by double. Okay, yeah. No, we're just going to keep those guys with the medium armor on for the moment, because I really think that that is going to make a big difference with the amount of hits we're able to get in. It is still very hard to fathom that these are the filth that has us on the run. This is but a small taste of what is to come, my prince. The bulk of their army will not be far behind. We just maintain our pace. You worry too much, Quintus, but let's move. Alright, so we completed that quest relatively nicely, not too bad. And now we're also seeing a bunch of other areas be... I can only assume that these areas are being taken by whatever it may be. In other words, you know, the enemy forces or maybe some allies as well. Who knows? Okay. We will need all the Magorite we can uncover. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do it. Rebels ahead. It's too late now. We need to engage. Well, you led us this far, brother. After you. Rationalism plus 1 or minus 1? Rationalism plus 1, I think. Let's try and survey the field a little bit. And I did not level up before we headed in here, which was a mistake. But hopefully we're going to be relatively fine no matter what, because I feel like we are pretty powerful as it is right now, especially Prince Tavius. I think Prince Tavius is one of our most powerful units, but obviously if they have bows, they are probably going to make things kind of difficult for us. Ow! That was some massive damage, as you can see right there. That is some very annoying damage as well. Alright, so let's shoot this guy for 100%. Nice. And we got a critical hit too. That is good. Okay, so I'm actually going to try, if I can... let's move into cover. I don't know whether this is actually counting as cover at the moment, but... I'm gonna move this guy into cover because I don't want him to die. He is the only expendable unit that we have in our party at the moment, and I really don't want to let him die, to be honest. So let's just move this guy into range. Hopefully that's going to kill him. Ah, it almost got him. Almost got him. I think he's got like 1 HP. He's got 10 HP. Are you serious? Oh well, never mind. Hopefully they don't have any more ranged units. Okay, so we have to reach the cache. Apparently that's a new objective in this particular mission. As you can see over there, there is a little square that we have to reach, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. I'm going to speed up the action just a little bit so we can see exactly what's happening. Okay, they're trying to focus down that guy. Hopefully we can get over to him as well so we can murder him as fast as possible, because he's being kind of annoying. But hopefully Quintus is going to be perfectly fine with dealing with what's going on with him. Let's do some damage, or not, as the case may be. That is disappointing. You know what? I'm gonna move him behind here, just so that the other guy has to actually follow. And can I actually shoot from this? Oh, I can't shoot from here. That's unfortunate. Okay, 100% out of range. Nothing. Okay, so 100%. I guess I'll just shoot him, get him out the way, and. Oh, we've got some bad mobility with Prince Tavius, but you know what? Should I let that guy just shoot at us? I think that's a bad idea. But I kind of want to eliminate this guy as soon as possible, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and eliminate this guy. I mean, he's got so much defense. This guy is just taking no damage. I mean, he's just, you know, preventing himself from taking any damage whatsoever, so it's pretty special for him. And you know what? I'm actually going to be switching, because we do have some abilities here. Oh, we actually can heal. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so I would actually like to be able to heal, but unfortunately I don't think we have the appropriate skill, or at the very least the gems, you know, the resource to be able to do that just yet, which is pretty bad. Prince Tavius is taking quite a bit of damage. I am a little concerned. 52%. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's some good damage. And that guy's going to shoot again. Hopefully he's going to miss. Yes, he missed. Okay, phew. I was a bit worried about that for a second. And let's see what we can do about this. Okay, so he can't see anyone right now. Let's get him over here. And now he can shoot at this guy. 72% chance. It is going to kill him if he hits. Let's do it. Ah, okay. That is not what we wanted. We did not want that whatsoever. That is very, very bad indeed. Okay, so we're going to have to move over here perhaps. Can I actually heal? I don't think I can. I think I need additional stats to be able to do that. So that is unfortunate. But I guess that just means that we can maybe then move over here, and then we'll just do something next turn. I would like to move away, and then move back in. That actually works. That actually works. I'm very surprised. That aura is amazing. That is one of the best auras ever. and I would love to be able to try and utilize it even more. So I think what I'm going to do in future with Prince Tavius is I'm going to attempt to get him more mobility, and as a result more initiative, be able to move around a lot more, much quicker, and then he's going to be able to use his aura just that much more, which is just insane. So yeah, 93% chance to hit this guy. Okay, 93% chance and still ended up missing. That is kind of unfortunate. Oh well, never mind. I guess he's just going to stay there then. You know what? Actually, let's move him there so that he, you know, he's a bit of a shield for Prince Tavius. And let's do some damage to this guy. Yeah, there we go. See, now, if only Quintus had actually hit him, then we would have had a dead enemy on our hands. So maybe we can actually hit with our throwing dagger, or not, as the case may be. Problematic. Okay, well, we might have a chance. Prince Tavius actually does have the ability to attack. 93% chance. Yes. Okay. Good victory right there. Good victory over that one enemy. Very nice. Okay, so now we can move into range if we want to, but I'm actually just going to move by the side of Quintus here so that we can actually make sure that if this opponent moves into melee range, which obviously I would assume he's going to, then he's going to get hit by that aura, and then we can do a little bit of dancey-dancey, and we can maybe get a double activation of this aura next turn, which would be amazing. 98% chance. I mean, really, how can you say no to 98% chance, really? That's just fantastic. And this guy is not moving at all, so he's never going to hit anyone, is he, by doing that? So let's just kill that guy off. There we are. And now all we need to do is reach the cache. So I'm just going to leave Laven here. And unfortunately, Arcus is not exactly... well, not exactly good defensively, so I'm just going to put him behind the wall there, and we're just going to move ahead, because obviously this archer is going to have to move one way or another if they have no more targets to actually attack. So obviously, you know what? Maybe we'll just move Quintus over here, because I'm not entirely sure if you need to eliminate all of the enemies. Because if you need to eliminate all the enemies, then obviously it's a good idea for me to head over there and see what I can do. And 65% chance that's probably not going. Oh, okay. That is probably not going to hit, he says, as it hits and critical as well. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. Okay, so yeah, he's going to be able to do a little bit more damage, but I think that's okay for the moment. And we're going to have Tavius run over to the cache, and then hopefully we will be able to get into range here. Hopefully he doesn't have attack of opportunity. He doesn't seem to, which is good. And he's still able to do some decent damage right there too. Okay, 65% chance. And that's a miss. Ugh, that's kind of bad. This guy is obviously going to just stay there. Okay, we might have some difficulties here. Quintus might actually die, or never mind, because apparently that is the end of the battle. However, I don't know whether you've seen what I've seen, but if you have, then you know exactly what's going on now. Oh yes, look at this. We have some amazing magical gear that we have just looted, and this is excellent. I'm going to give most of this stuff to Quintus, because he desperately needs some magical gear, in my opinion. And we'll give this to Arcus, just to give him a little bit extra in the way of spell power. As you can see, it's actually a spell power shield, so that's very nice. And otherwise, this gives Quintus more accuracy, more strength damage, gives him spell dampening, and all that wonderful stuff. So that's really, really good. And I am just going to sell the rest, I guess. We will just sell the rest, and then we will continue onward on our journey. That was really good. Okay, so that was really, really nice. Now what we can do is we can head into their character sheets once again. As you can see, this guy's got 1 point to spend, and I think I'm just going to go for strength again, because it seems like Prince... You know what? Let's not go for strength again. Let's go for endurance, because I feel like with his aura, he doesn't really need to do amazing amounts of damage with his weapon. He can basically just walk around and deal just the same or more amount of damage to enemies. So it's a really, really good idea to maybe do something about that. We're going to auto level this guy, and I'm actually going to focus on... Should I focus on defense or should I focus on offense? Let's just focus on offense for the moment, and we'll see how that goes. Now, his general ability. So obviously he has bracing drills, increases hold while using a shield, increases accuracy while using a shield. I think accuracy is definitely going to be something that I will want to do. Increases initiative as well. That sounds like a good plan to me. Let's apply those changes. And is there anything else that I want to do here? Well, there is one more point, so I generally could... I'll spec into the longsword proficiency, why not? Sounds like a good plan to me. Okay, so he actually still has some points. Probably in this? No? In shortbow? No? Ah, interesting. I'm actually unsure where his points are, but... Oh well. Oh, okay. I think it was just a little weird thing going on there. Okay, so this guy's using a short bow, obviously, so we want him to do as much damage as possible. So let's focus on high range damage, and there we go. We will then increase his dexterity a little bit, because that obviously increases dexterity to damage. And then we are going to level up his great axes, I suppose, a little bit. We'll just focus on high reach damage, in my opinion, with the great axe, because we don't want him to go too far into battle. I think that's going to be a good idea. And then mobility is going to be really important for him. So, yeah, that's the point. I kind of wanted to do mobility with Tavius, but I'm thinking that maybe leveling up his HP is going to be just as good. So maybe we'll do something about that. Increases dodge. Causes movements to not trigger attacks of opportunity. That sounds like a fantastic ability to have, especially for an archer. And now Quintus, well, obviously we want to get him probably the same thing, accuracy and all that stuff. And then we can increase his longsword proficiency a little bit as well. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Keep forgetting to actually press the little tick mark to make it actually work. Anyway, focuses on weakening opponents with short distance ranged attacks, focuses on multiple hits with short distance ranged attacks. Weakening opponents, I think, would probably be the thing that I would like to do. Let's go for some more dagger proficiency, and let's level this up as well. So basically, I'm thinking we're probably going to go for increasing agility, increasing armor class, and then probably being like some kind of mobile caster or something along those lines. So let's do something like that. There we go. Now do bear in mind, I have no idea whether this is actually good. I'm just going by what I'm looking at right now and seeing whether it's actually going to be that effective. Maybe it's not going to be effective at all, and in which case I will be kicking myself, but it's okay because I'm having a lot of fun with this game right now. And there we go. Okay, so what is that? Flawed Arcane Magirite. Oh, I didn't know I had that. What do I have here? Flawed Spirit Magirite. Ooh, okay, let's give him that. Why not? I don't know which one's better. Ah, seems like this one comes with spells. The other one doesn't come with spells. So I guess we'll just see what happens there. Alright, so let's see here. I did level up his dexterity in the previous level, so it might make sense for me to do something... Oh, strength increases Magirite control. Okay, so I guess I'll be going for strength then, because I want to try and increase his magical abilities. And then this guy, well, he's really good with dexterity and endurance, so I suppose I'm just going to increase his strength a little bit more, so that he is just a little bit more effective in melee, and that appears to be that. Okay, so I'm actually just going to move on. I don't know where to move on to, though. That is the thing. What do you think we should do? Do you think we should move on to one of the nearby areas? These are going to take a variety of different days to reach. Do bear that in mind. And obviously 36 days, 31 days, or we could go all the way to Genevan. But I don't necessarily want to do that while there are still so many really good pieces of loot to be found. So if you would like to check out the game, Forged of Blood is available on Steam through the link in the description. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.